Good morning, folks. It's 6:10. I got to sleep at about 1:30. Back to that old game. And it's been doing this pretty much most of the night to varying levels of intensity. It just, about 15 minutes ago, had slackened right off, and now it's just got really, really heavy again. I'm really glad I bought the Tyvek in Ashland. That's definitely helped a massive amount this morning. I've got most of my stuff packed up in a tent. I'm just on with my coffee. I remembered about my coffee, so I'm just going to sit and enjoy my coffee in the dry before I put my waterproofs on and get outside. As you know, the camera isn't waterproof, so I will apologise if there's little to no filming today. If that's the case, what I'll try and do is do some town filming to make up for it. And yeah, a lot of jobs to do in town as well. A lot of jobs. It's going to be a test of my time management skills, I think, which generally aren't very good. But yeah, I can get the bag packed up inside the tent almost fully. I know that I've done it before, so that'll help keep everything dry. And then it's literally 7 miles to the road, so I'm going to tip out the extra water that I brought that I don't need, as it's cold, wet and dark outside. I won't need a great deal of water. Just keep 700ml to get me down the 7 miles, should be fine. Right, I'm going to have my coffee and get on my way. It seems to have stopped raining, definitely as heavy as it was. There's just kind of a few drips coming down. It wasn't a bad camp spot in the end, just a little bit of water pooling because of the slope of the ground. It wasn't a massive issue, although my tent is thoroughly soaked. I hate going into a town with a really wet tent because it's extremely difficult to dry it out unless you're lucky enough to have like a hotel that's got a balcony or something like that, or a bit of grass where you might be able to put the tent up to let it air out and dry. It's always difficult. You drape it over the shower curtain in the bathroom, but then gets the bathroom like filthy and anyway, that's something else to deal with. It's just nice that it's not throwing it down at the moment. Nice gentle walk down to the highway. So on the way down today, we'll bypass Big Lake Youth Camp, which is a really popular stop for hikers. I think it's only about 2 or 3 miles time actually. You detour off the PCT a little ways to go to it. It's basically, like it says, it's a big youth camp. They let PCTers stay there like as a side business kind of thing. They just ask for donations. It's really popular because they feed you really well, and it's just a really nice place apparently with really nice people. Well, up until now it has been really easy walking as well. I think there's maybe a little lump to come somewhere, but it's not very big at all. I've got about probably 3 miles to go until the road. The trail's really opened up now. It was quite enclosed by plants earlier. There was also a burn zone that I walked through, but now it seems to be crossing dirt roads quite regularly. Well guys, it's finally come around. 2,000 miles. I have to keep saying it because I don't quite believe it. 2,000 miles. It's pretty crazy. So far I've had 2 closures, 2 official PCTA closures on the trail that I've had to go around. I've not skipped anything, and I've managed to get through without any fire closures so far. So 2,000 is pretty much bang on for me. I am so pleased, it's unbelievable. It's a bit of an unceremonious place next to a dirt road, but it's a pretty cool sign that people have made. So a massive thank you to everyone that's followed along from the start. No doubt you're getting pretty sick of it by now, but there's not much longer to go, so please bear with it. What we got left? 653, I think, 655, something like that. And I'm probably going to go and knock about 2.5 of those off now. So thank you very much once again for all your support, guys, and all your encouragement. It does mean the world to me. And as I say, well done for sticking with it for so long. We've got to 2,000. Now let's get the job finished. Right guys, it's just after 9 AM and I've just made it to the Santiam Pass Trailhead parking lot. One of my very kind viewers has agreed to pick me up and take me to Bend. He lives in Bend. He's on his way back from Portland, so he should be here in 15 or 20 minutes. Thank you very much, Tony. I owe Dale an apology. Dale, I know you offered to help out, which was really, really nice of you. Thank you. It was a little bit awkward because I didn't want to post my live location on YouTube. And it was a bit awkward. I think I was a bit further up the trail than you maybe realised as well. So, yeah, I really do appreciate the offer of the help though. Thank you very much. And sorry if I've caused you any trouble. But I am going to use the facilities here, I do believe, and then hopefully get a ride to Bend somewhere. Very much looking forward to a couple of days off and hopefully drying my gear out. Well folks, I am in Bend. I got here probably around 10 AM-ish this morning. It's now 5 PM. I went to get something to eat, a sandwich and a couple of drinks at a little deli. Sat in there and used their internet for a little bit, and then went to the library, and I've probably been sat in the library for about 5 hours, but I'm all caught up on Instagram posts and YouTube videos, which is excellent news for me because that will save me any more time this evening. And tomorrow I can concentrate on jobs like cleaning gear and laundry, washing myself. I'm actually walking round, even though it's quite warm, I'm walking round in my waterproofs because I'm kind of hoping that they're sealing in some of the smell. It's not nice at all. So I'm also hoping that I've not come down a dead-end street trying to get to my hotel, which it's not looking amazingly good at the moment. but I'm less than half a mile away from it, so it actually feels nice to stretch the legs after I've been sat for 5 hours just staring at my phone. So very, very much looking forward to getting into this hotel room and either having a shower or a bath or both. This looks really dubious. But I shall turn down here. Anyway, I'm going to try and do a little bit of filming whilst I'm in town. I don't know if it's going to work out. I'll apologise in advance if I don't get anything done. But I'd like to try and do a little bit of something, seeing as though today's been very, very short. Anyway, I shall see you all shortly, hopefully, once I've found my hotel. Well, I got to the hotel. It's not too bad. I've definitely stayed in worse. The bathroom's very nice. Just utilised the shower in there, and it's extremely good water pressure as well. One of the jobs I've done, laid my sleeping mat out because there's nowhere to hang it, unfortunately. But just got a little damp this morning, so I'm just going to let it air. And then I've sorted my pile of shame, aka my laundry, on the floor. And basically, let's open the window, open the curtain. It's not going to let a great deal of light in. My waterproofs on the chair there. It's a nice big king bed. Decent fridge freezer, microwave, a fake potted plant, and tea and coffee, and a big TV. Excellent. Air conditioning unit. So yeah, jobs that have been done. Sorted the laundry out, as I say. Laid out the sleeping mat. I need to get my sleeping bag out as well and lay that out. Basically, all I've had to eat today is a Cliff Bar this morning, and a cup of coffee, and a sandwich when I got into town. So the Black Bear Diner is literally next door, so that is my next job. I'll just show you, it's a blooming good job that I got to the hotel when I did, because shortly after I got here, literally 2 minutes after I got here, it just started absolutely pelting it down. So, yeah, excellent timing. That is my huckleberry shake, and it's pretty delicious as well. So this is the menu at the Black Bear Diner. It's not like a newspaper. They do breakfast all day long, but there's quite a lot to choose from. I've not gone for a breakfast because I'll probably get a breakfast at breakfast time. I've got a chicken avocado club sandwich with sweet potato fries coming, which I'm very much looking forward to. I've been missing avocado, so that's going to be hitting the spot nicely for me. The whole thing is bear themed though, as you can imagine. There's even a bear sat at the counter there, just chewing away on his food. And there's even bears outside. There's one sat right outside the window. I do like the diners like this, the American, proper Americana type things. It can be a little bit cheesy for some people, and I'm sure if you live places like this, you kind of get a bit sick of them, but I love the novelty of it. Absolutely love it. Especially when you sat in a booth. There's nothing better than a booth. Especially not with, look at that, just really cheesy pattern on the chair, on the seat. Love it. Absolutely love it. I suppose it's only polite to show you it before I devour it. I'm so hungry, it's crazy. I love sweet potato fries. Time to eat. Beats ramen, doesn't it? Well, it's now 7:45. I had my meal at the Black Bear. Got to be honest, a little bit underwhelmed after all that. The shake was delicious, but the actual food itself was mediocre at best. So, yeah, probably won't be going back unless it's for the free breakfast. It's possible the breakfasts are better than the actual kind of like diner food, but I don't know. I've got a token for a free breakfast, so I might as well use it. Other jobs accomplished just now. I've been to Albertsons, which is a grocery store, and I've got a little bit of food for me in the room here. Basically fruit, ice cream and root beer. Don't judge me. Also got some coffee sachets because they seem to be in short supply wherever you go. And I have never, to this day, seen any of the Cafe Bustelo sachets in any store that I've been in, apart from the one that I've just been to. So I bought 2 boxes of them because they're nice. Other jobs done, charging electronics up, that's halfway done. Got a power bank and 2 camera batteries charged, the other stuff's charging. Just been and put my laundry in. The laundry closes at 9 p.m. and as I say, it's 7:45 now. So I've got to run down there in about 35-40 minutes and see if I can chuck stuff in the dryer quickly. Apart from that, I'm not doing anything else tonight. The only thing I might do, I'm going to be completely honest with you now, my tooth is really, really giving me a lot of pain. You know, if you watch the episodes around the Sierras and South Lake Tahoe, that I broke a tooth and went to the dentist to get it sorted. Well, he drilled down to the nerve and put a filling in, a temporary filling. Unfortunately, most of the temporary filling has come out, and as a consequence, the nerve is just exposed, and it's extremely painful most of the time. For the last, I would say, 2 weeks, I've been eating everything I've eaten. I've been having to chew on the left-hand side of my mouth, and it's getting to the point where I'm having to take quite a few painkillers to numb the pain. Whether I continue doing that or whether I take the opportunity whilst I'm in Bend, probably the last major town that I visit on this trip, thinking possibly. Whether I stay here an extra day and try and get to see a dentist for another filling, I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty painful, I'll be honest with you. And it's been that way for a good 2 weeks at least. Anyway, that's my evening. I'm going to put the TV on now and actually sit down and do nothing. Tomorrow I've got a lot of jobs to do. I've got a lot of cleaning to do. Clean the pots and pans, clean the water filter, clean the scenic. Go through my food, see what I need to top up on for the next sort of 5 or 6 day stretch. And I'll dry the tent off, go into town, swap some socks, get a new sun hoodie. Oh, it's all go in the life of a thru hiker. It's not very glamorous at all, I'll tell you right now. But anyway, hope you enjoy yourself, guys, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully in some daylight, because it's just been raining again tonight. Good night. Good morning, everyone. It is about 11 a.m. and I've had a real good sleep in. I was up late last night. One job I forgot to do was respond to YouTube comments, so I had a little over a week's worth to go through, and it took me 3 to 4 hours to do that. I know it's not one of those really pressing jobs, but it's one that I actually like to do because people take the time to comment, so I like to try and take the time to respond to those comments. So I got that done, got caught up. This morning I'm going to go over the road to the Black Bear Diner again and use my free breakfast voucher because there's no breakfast at this hotel. After that I'm going to come back here, just go through the food that I've got left from this section, which is just this little bit here, and work out what I need for the next section. And then I'm going to go, it's about an hour's walk away, so I think I'm going to, because of time factors, I think I'm going to get an Uber, but I'm going to Uber up to the T-Mobile store and go and see him about this Starlink thing, Starlink to cell service. And then there's a Target store up there, and I know that Target, last time I was in, they stocked the LMNT electrolyte sachets, so I'm going to go in there, get myself some LMNTs, hopefully. Probably pick up the rest of my food, or some food, whilst I'm there for the next section. And then from there I'll probably Uber down to the other side of town, because by then it'll be almost a 2-hour walk to go to Mountain Supply to switch my pair of Dantuff socks out that have got a hole in. And then I'll either get a new sun hoodie from there, or I'll just, I think the REI is like a 15-minute walk from there. So I'll go down to REI and get a new sun hoodie if they don't have one that I like. And then back here, I'm still debating what to do about my tooth. It is giving me a lot of pain. It took me a long time to get off to sleep last night as well, because it's just painful all the time, basically. Just basically like having an exposed nerve in your mouth. So anytime you drink anything hot or cold, it sets it off, and anytime you touch it with anything, it sets it off. So ideally it does need sorting, but with it being a Sunday today, I can't really contact any dentists to see if they have appointments free tomorrow. So not the best situation, but at least I'm in a place that has got a lot of dentists to choose from. Anyway, I got my laundry done last night. I am fortunate in that compared to a lot of other thru hikers, I carry quite a few clothes. So I like to carry town clothes, as they call it. So this grey t-shirt, long sleeve t-shirt, it's a Patagonia one, it's nice and lightweight. I carry that and use it for town, and then I've got a pair of Patagonia shorts that sorry, you can't see them, I don't think. There you go. They're the same as my hiking shorts, they're just a different colour. And I use them when I'm in town, but they both needed washing last night as well. Hadn't washed them for ages, so I got it all done at once. Did the laundry in my waterproofs, as most hikers do, and just managed to get it done like 5 minutes before the laundry closed, so it was good timing. Everything's clean. So I'm going to go and get breakfast now. Well, good afternoon. That took quite a lot longer than I anticipated. It's 5 p.m. now, but I seem to be pretty much sorted out, I think. I got myself a new sun hoodie, swapped my socks. Can't get Starlink for the phone because it's basically just like for messaging. It's not for transferring files. To do that, you need like the actual Starlink gubbins, It's like a box basically, like a big modem kind of box thing that you cart around with you. That's obviously no good. So I'm stuck with the system I've got, which means that I would imagine videos for Washington are going to be pretty difficult to do. So there's going to be some gaps. I do apologise. Anyway, I've got some different toothpaste in the hope that it might just help with a bit of sensitivity that I'm having on a couple of teeth. I got some caffeine tablets because somebody recommended them, and hopefully they'll give me a little bit of a boost throughout the day. And then some Cliff Builders bars, the Oreo flavour, I do like them. I got a massive bulk box of the fig bars, the blueberry flavour, and then I had some Cliff bars left over and bought a couple extra. Some sweetened dried mango, which I don't seem to be able to do without now. These Surly fruit jerky sticks, really, really nice. I tried them in Ashland, and the pineapple one especially was beautiful. And I've only seen them here in Ashland, so I got some more of them. Somebody recommended these Met RX meal replacement bars as being good for breakfast. They're quite weighty and chunky, but they've got nearly 400 calories and loads of different vitamins and minerals, so I'm going to give them a go. These That's It bars, I do like them. And then some tuna packets, some honey roasted almonds because I can't find the blueberry ones. Some ramen, managed to find some soy sauce flavour at last. Some meat sticks, a load of LMNTs, coffee, tea bags, and a load of goldfish. Oh, and these little Welch's fruit snack things that are for children, but doesn't stop me eating them. Quite like them. And at the moment, the tent's outside drying on the balcony as well. So it's been rather productive today. I've not eaten any lunch yet, so I'm going to have like a combined lunch and dinner rather soon. Going to pack, see what I can get into this bear can, and then probably sit down and watch TV for a bit because I've been on my feet most of the day again.